Well, hello everybody and welcome to a new speed build. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. I upload new speed builds every Sunday and new short videos every Wednesday, and it's all about Sims 4 building stuff on my channel, so if you're into that, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a like as well, because that does really help me out a lot. So before we jump into the build, I have a quick disclaimer to make, and that is that my mic just broke. So I have no idea what happened, it just doesn't work anymore. And I'm using a different mic now, so the audio might sound a little bit different than in my other videos. So I'm sorry about that, and I just hope the audio is fine anyway. Okay, so for this build you will notice that I started with something being already there, and that is because I actually already made a short video on this little dollhouse that you saw in the beginning of the speed build on Wednesday. So there is a short video, actually a stop motion video on how I built that, and I will be sure to link that in the description, so if you want to check it out and see how I created this little dollhouse, which was just the kitchen and the living area with just a little roof on top, you can definitely check that out. I will have it linked down below. So yeah, I posted that on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. It's at Missy Motion there, and I just posted it there, and I was just so in love with this little dollhouse. I thought it was so cute, and I used the country kitchen kit for the kitchen, and it was just so, I don't know, I had kind of cottage vibes from it, and I really could imagine what the house would look like in total. So I decided to just make a little house out of it, and it turned into this little lakeside cottage. And yeah, it's a very, very small cottage. It's just suitable for up to 2 Sims. And it is a small home. I wanted to go for a tiny house, but it didn't work. It was the floor plan that I started with the dollhouse already being there just didn't work as a tiny house. I would have had to change up way too much, and I didn't want to do that. So I just went for a small home, and yeah, the exterior is actually not that exciting. I just kept it quite simple with the red roof and the red bricks, and I did change it up a little bit with adding some gray bricks, which you see right here. And the windows are all, I think they are they base game? They might be cats and dogs. I'm not sure right now, but they have this beautiful black, I don't know what that is called. They have this black kind of detail, and they're white on the outside, and I thought that looked very cute with this red brick. And I also used the matching door, which is also black and white, and yeah, I kind of like the aesthetic very much. And now I'm already onto the interior, which is the bedroom, because obviously if you want to see how I created the kitchen and the living area, as I said before, you can check out my stop motion video. And this is the bedroom, the only bedroom that we have here. And I have to say, I did have to change some things up a little bit after playtesting, which you don't see here right now. It's nothing major really. I just had to merge the bed into the wall a little bit more because they couldn't walk past it. And what else did I change? I had to change the living area is on a platform, and I had to lower the platform a little bit so that everything worked properly. But yeah, in the uploaded version from the gallery, everything should be totally fine and should be functional. So yeah, for the bedroom I kept it pretty simple as well. I went for this little bit of a grandma vibe in my opinion, and kind of mixed in with some modern features. That's kind of like the style I was going for this build. And yeah, this is the bathroom. I'm showing you the bathroom because that's literally the only 2 rooms that you're seeing in this build. And that's why I decided to show you the bathroom as well, although I think it's not really that exciting. It's really not that interesting of a room, especially this one. Don't get me wrong, I think bathrooms can be very cool and unique, and I actually very much like to decorate bathrooms, but this one just isn't very special. It's very simple, and yeah, there's nothing much to say to it. And yeah, that's why I'm already on the outside again. And I started with the landscaping now, and in my opinion, the landscaping is just the star of the show here. And you might know that I'm kind of like obsessed with plants because I don't know, I think that's what makes builds just come to life. The landscaping and the plants, and I just love color. I love having color in my builds. When the builds are quite like what's that word? It's when there's just one color, or they're just all white or something like that. I do like the aesthetic as well, but I think in The Sims it usually doesn't look as great, so I always try to incorporate as much color as possible, and in my opinion there's no better way than using plants for this. So I went for this very bold color scheme. It's all reds and oranges and yellows and all that kind of stuff. And the plants I used are from the tall ones. They are all from the Romantic Garden Stuff pack. And I get asked this all the time. They are from Romantic Garden Stuff. This is definitely my favorite pack when it comes to landscaping because the plants are just beautiful. It's actually flowers, and they have beautiful swatches, and they just match every one of my builds, like almost every one. I don't know, it's just always so much my style, and I always love to use them. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite packs when it comes to landscaping. And other than that, I think it's mainly base game flowers, but I'm not 100% sure. And this is the backyard area, and this was quite important because the lot that I built this on is, I think, a 20 by 20. I could be wrong though, it could be 20 by 15 too. But anyway, the house is quite small and the backyard was still quite large, so I actually had some trouble deciding what I wanted to do. And for the couple living here, I imagined them to be quite wealthy. I mean, it's a small home, but still it's a nice house, you know? It's where I live, these houses, they do cost quite a lot of money, so you would have to have some money in the bank, you know what I mean? And having a pool where I'm from is also very special. So people that have pools in their backyards, they usually do have some sort of money. They are not like, it's not cheap here, and it's not normal, you know? It's not like I think in the US it's pretty standard for some areas to have pools, but it's not like that in Germany at all. So yeah, I decided to put in a pool just to make it look a little bit, like a nice house, you know? That's basically what I try to say here. And then I used this lovely debug fence that is from, I have no idea. I think it might be from Cats and Dogs, but I am not sure at all. But this one is just so beautiful because it has all the greenery on it, and I just love that a lot. And then I later decided, as I said, I was struggling a little bit with what to do with the exterior, with the backyard and front yard. And in the end, I decided to put these planter boxes and also the insect farm that we got with, it should be Eco Lifestyle, yeah, and all sorts of stuff, like just for the gameplay. Basically, I put this washing tub and the clothesline and all that kind of stuff. And also I decided to put these fairy lights that we got with the toddler stuff pack all around the fence, because I don't know, I put them in the backyard and that right where the barbecue area is, and I thought it was so cute. I just love these fairy lights. They're so pretty, especially when they're lit. And I kind of thought the fence is just kind of naked as it is, which is weird because it has already the greenery. But I decided I wanted there to be something more, so I went for the fairy lights, and it looks so gorgeous at night when the lights are off. when the lights are on. It's so pretty, and I'm so happy that I did that. I don't know, lighting in my opinion just makes such a big difference, and I will also add some lights to the exterior walls because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like when the exterior is not lit, it just looks very weird when the lights are on, like at night. I think, I don't know, the lighting in The Sims, actually in my opinion anyway, is a little bit weird sometimes. The colors change in a very weird way when the lighting changes, but yeah, I just think if you add light to the exterior, it makes such a big difference when you look at it at night. So I also always make sure to incorporate lighting. And here you can just see me working on those fairy lights that I was talking about. And also I will add a little bit more decoration to the roof, and I will also add a chimney later on, but you don't see that here in the video because I totally forgot about it, and then I opened up the game and I realized that I forgot a chimney, which is weird because the house doesn't actually have a fireplace, but I don't know. Recently I have done that a couple of times because I have built quite some small houses, and there's usually not so much space for a fireplace, but I still think that a chimney just makes such a big difference for the exterior and just brings this little bit of extra detail, and I don't want to miss that. So yeah, I decided to put in a chimney anyway, and yeah, I think no one will mind that too much. And yeah, that's basically everything I did and everything I have to say for this build. Again, I'm so sorry about the audio. I hope it didn't bother you too much. Let me know in the comments if it makes any difference to you, or if you even realize that there is a different audio. And yeah, other than that, I can just say thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to check out the dollhouse build, I will have that linked below. Definitely take a look if you want to see how I built the kitchen and living area. And I very much hope that you enjoyed this build and that you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, and if you haven't already, of course, subscribe to my channel. And thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!